in towards Game 2. It's going to be match point for ONIC Esports. Aura Fire needs to pull through. We're back in the land of Dawn.
All right, back to how I think these team fights are going to happen. I mean, like ONIC Esports, you have your Grok, maybe throw out the barrier, you kind of lock somebody in, and then Kyrie on the Joy is just going to run up on you and just kind of blow people up. You've got CW on, the Wan, getting the crossbows to tank, just killing people, right? I think that this is how I envision the team fight happening. Now, as Aura Fire, if you see something like that, I mean, yeah, you have the final slash, you have different ways, the Ashura Aura to kind of reposition people, but you don't really have a whole lot of control. And that's my concern right now, because you need to save your squishies. And there's a lot of squishies on that team right now. And this could be a rough game for Aura Fire.
I mean, the stakes are really high when CW is on his signature 1-1. One of the best 1-1 players we have, so far in this current meta. And I think for now, Aura Fire, they're going to get the forced to recall earlier on of Kabuki, as well as High earlier on. Not the best start. And Kimura, at least with this Esme pick, is able to safely cut waves and hopefully able to contribute more towards these team fights.
I think Kimura just needs to constantly push the wave or cut the creeps and then try to steal what sort of jungles, camps that you can. Provide a lot of vision and then attract a lot of attention into that top lane. You want, the enemy team from ONIC, that is, to kind of react to you, right? And so you need to provide a lot of that vision in that space that Esmeralda can potentially do, and she can get away. But as I say that, the turtle is going to be started here, getting a little bit low. Van is looking to go for this one. Are they going to get it? Van will secure it, and that's going to be the first turtle. Good start to Aura Fire.
Overall, you can see going for Keyboy while charge back to safety. But you can see that instantly this Esma pick really paying off because the zoning of Kyrie away from the turtle pit, just really great start for Aura Fire. We take these small victories because ONIC, once they scale up, is going to be absolutely terrifying.
Definitely. And you don't want to let that snowball keep going, right? Aura Fire need to figure out ways to get that farm. They need to ensure that they, get the right pickoffs. Now, Sin, oh my gosh, he's getting on the Petrify, the flicker back, and it looks like he's been found, but Sans, he's going to be left for dead. He's going to give up first blood. Sin will secure that one on his way out. They really went all in for him, and they tried to get first blood, and unfortunately, Sans went in too deep.
That was quite odd. It's normally you want to count, you want to proc your Petrify with your combo, but he procced it last, and that was the opening for Sin to actually get out, and Aura Fire instantly answering back because Sans has already utilized all his cooldowns, and that's how he became first blood. Instantly, Aura Fire playing this much better.
Well, sometimes you make an oopsie, right? You make a mistake, and that's kind of what Sans did on that one. He had a far better game, far cleaner game in the last one. And mind you, it's still early. We don't have anything to worry about. But giving up first blood, not what you want to do, especially against Aura Fire.
Yeah, first blood and also the turtle in the hands of Aura Fire. This is the start they definitely need to have in order to snowball out of control. But of course, not to say ONIC, they need more time. What they need is time to scale up, itemize correctly, and they're going to be a beast towards the mid to late game.
It's going to help them out, but Aura Fire sticking around. They know that the next objective is going to be up. Keyboy is providing a lot of vision, and Van's going to start it off. They make a beeline forward. Sans has made an appearance, but 4 members of Aura Fire, they've been focusing on these objectives. Sans getting a little bit low, doesn't need to be careful. Ocean Oddity, he's going to be fine. He gets over the wall. The real world manipulation, that's going to be used, but Van is taking the second turtle. A great start for him. Kabuki's getting a little bit low. He's going to be killed here. Crossbow Tank is starting to do some work, and they're starting to melt, but Sans going in, out, and it looks like he's going to be on the run. He's going to back off. Boots is going to be there, but it looks like Aura Fire, all they lost was Kabuki, but they did get the turtle.
That was a really messy fight, honestly, coming out from ONIC, that I felt like I wasn't sure if Kyrie was just going to give up the turtle, but they still tried to go in. The Zaman Force was popped. They were able to trade off the board, but CW personally is able to get the crossbow tank off. But for now, not enough damage. He needs more time. This is a late game scaling hero.
Definitely late game. definitely some issues, but can they get to the late game and do it, you know, can they scale up in time? And now Kimura here, this is one thing that I did like, the Esmeralda, in the sense that you need to force the attention there. You can't let Boots get out of the lane freely, and you have to kind of constantly deal with the waves that are crashing in on you. But Aura Fire playing well, but mind you, the net worth lead is only about 500.
Yep. Absolutely. I mean, right now, all eyes on Kimura because like he's like slowing down Kyrie's farm, deterring him away. But let's look into the instant replay. Keyboy really setting things up, but like Van was just in better position to secure the turtle. Crossbow tank, just not quite enough damage. High, fortunately, it was just able to create the distance. Sans just jumping in a bit too late to really like clean up shop. So again, ONIC, their communication, they need to like layer their how they want to approach the team fight.
Yeah, it's still early, so like some of the heroes aren't doing as much damage as they want to. They're going in and they're playing like they've got all of the items, right? They've hit their peak, so to speak, but they haven't. And you're kind of seeing that as a lot of the heroes from Aura Fire have been getting away. But ONIC Esports, they need to kind of force or maybe slow the game down. I think you know, they've lost 2 turtles already. They definitely don't want to lose this 3rd one here.
Yep, because as long as they don't know where Esmeralda is across the map, Kyrie is in constant danger of being crowned. Now look at this, like this is the Uranus Esme meta once again.
Oh, the turtle getting a little bit low. The crystal's going to be used, but Kabuki will take this one instead. And now Keyboy is on the run. He flickers over the wall. He's going to be back off. Sans dodges, or he actually took a little bit of damage. Kabuki now running for his life. Boots attracting 4 members of Aura Fire, and they've left the Kabuki all by himself to fend for himself. But it looks like CW is continuing to fight the real world manipulation. The crossbow's a tank, but High just barely getting away. CW trying to fight this one. The knockup from the Breath of the Ocean did a little bit of damage and slowed him down, but again, everybody's fighting, nobody's dying.
No, here's the thing. If this is the 0-1-1, because the recent adjustments, Jojo! Yes, as we say, Boots almost got the kill, but not enough damage for now. As I say, for 1-1, as long as you're able to get far away enough, the crossbow tank will not continue.
Yeah, not able to do it. It just didn't have a whole lot of damage as of yet. But yeah, I think if we're looking at this one, ONIC, again, just 1 to 2. Like, we've seen so much action, but only 3 deaths throughout at the 8-minute mark. I mean, just people, like, both of the teams are playing their heroes to the limit.
Yep, absolutely. I think the goal of the game is like keep your distance. As long as you're able to walk away, keep your distance away from the 1-1, you should be a-okay. And High, it's just High Keyboy. They're just like going to like say hi to one another, poke a little bit. But yeah, not too much to say.
Yeah, slowing it down. But it looks like Boots, oh, they're going in? Okay, High is a little bit low. I mean, half life, but they're going to back off here. And now this is the game 2 that Aura Fire wanted, right? In the sense that they're giving themselves a chance, but now Sans goes in for this one. High gets back. Kabuki trying to dash. He gets onto the tower. Oh, nice final slash. Slows him down. The nice Ashura Aura. That's going to do some work. That's on CW. That does it. And Van continuing to go in. He kills Keyboy, but on the backside of this one, Boots now trying to go in. He was baited as well. And it looks like this turned around. Aura Fire, High somehow, okay, finally goes down. Kyrie's like, I will handle this. I got it. But the real manipulation, and Sin says nay and slams him down like the bug he is.
Van is here to play. He wants to show off you're not the only star jungler in this matchup, because Van, instantly, you don't want to give him a triple kill to this madman.
You don't want to give him anything, right? I think that's the biggest thing, right? He's had a very different game from game 1 to game 2. He's 1-1-1, and now he needs to work for it, right? He needs to get the farm, but the Joy hasn't really gotten that that level of farm like he did in, again, game 1.
I mean, overall, it's just like Aura Fire. They're aware that there are ways to counter the Joy. I feel like they limit. After that, he's hit his snowball. I think this is really beautiful.
Tech, and he actually backed off. He thought it was just like a miscalculation. he thought he had it, but it didn't have enough, and Sin just barely walking away. And it's those types of mistakes that could maybe haunt you, because you don't want to let Sin, who's 2-0-3, really start to snowball.
I mean, exactly 4,000 gold lead favoring Aura Fire. Like ONIC, they're not unable to get these catches. Sans, his job is to, like, since the start, to burst someone's down, pick them off. I do wonder that First Fun has thrown a wrench towards their plans.
Yeah, and ONIC right now. Okay, they got Kabuki. That's a good start. Can they get anything else? It looks like Kimura has to start dance by himself. He gets killed as well. CW will have that, but the real manipulation now. Keyboy is looking to close off the avenue of retreat. Excuse me. They do have the barrier. Sands is looking to go. They have the crystal slowing it down. Fights everywhere. High is looking to get low. Sid is going to be killed, and just like that, ONIC are back in it. They strike back. It's 7-8, and that net worth lead is only 2K.
I mean, instantly caster curse, ladies and gentlemen. I just have to call out Sans one time, and he was able to get that rough waves, finally stopping Kimura from like just constantly being the annoyance towards Kyrie.
That's what you want to do, right? And ONIC know how to get back in the game. They understand what they need to do. They're a top-tier team for a reason. Crossbow Tang, make it slicing him, dicing Kabuki. He's going to be killed very easily. And like ONIC, my gosh, they've bounced back. Net worth lead is next to nothing. And ONIC are definitely, they have the momentum with them.
I mean, here's the thing. Aura Fire, they were the ones who have a timer on their hits to close out this game. Because now that ONIC, they have come online, it's ONIC time, as they all would say. Because the minute he's more comfortable, there is anti-healing to stretch through the shields of Kimura. Like, look at this, Boots is just hunting him down.
Yeah, hunting him down. I mean, there's going to be a one-on-one, but it's still the Esmeralda. You're going to have a hard time. So they're just going to just kind of, it's like a pillow fight more than anything else. But now the Lord, and it looks like Kyrie did find Van, but he's going to back off here. But Aura Fire don't want to give up the Lord.
Absolutely not. Because as the gold lead that they once have is now favoring ONIC Esports. I would say both sides they're just retreating off. And you see this love fest between I would say Boots as well as Kimura is just ongoing. They're just cutting the waves onto another. But it's stunned!
They found High! They have the damage. They have the crossbows and Tang on top of that one. CW doing some work. They need to be careful here. It looks like Kabuki will get to safety, but Van is looking to go down here. No, he dashes a couple more times. He does falter in the end. The real world manipulation, that's going to be used right on the Kyrie. They snipe him out. Sin will take that one, and it looks like that's going to be the end. It's a what? 2-for-1 in favor of ONIC.
Yep. Despite that, but both junglers are out of commission. But ONIC, definitely with the numbers advantage, they will start on the Lord with the crossbow.
He might have been too deep. He's going to be killed. CW. He was in the heart of the enemy team. There were 4 members, no backup from Aura. And that seemed to be a bit of a misplay. Kimura just kind of, overestimating his own abilities at that point. And not a good situation. And it looks like ONIC are going to take this Lord for free.
With the fact that there is no jungler on both sides, and CW, like, this is the 1-1, come online, this is what you want to see, and instantly Aura Fire, I think their time is up. ONIC has come online, and we took a non-itemization, 1-1 is leaps ahead, already completed, almost like 1 per item away. I think it's going to be Rose Gold.
Okay. Looks like Sands will just kind of scout them out, flex a little bit, and just back off here. But Kyrie's got the Rhythm of Joy. He's going to back off here. Kimura will be fine. But look at what CW has done, right? The fact that he's actually carrying the team 4-1-4. You don't have to rely on the Kyrie show every single game. Everybody's contributing here, and that Lord does crash in the T3 bottom.
Because it's not just the Kyrie show. This is ONIC Esports, ladies and gentlemen, just forcing their way in, objective gaming, taking every single inhibitor that they can grab their hands on. Yes, they will be able to clear out the Lord, but the damage is done.
Do they go in for this one? Keyboy's waiting in the wings. They have it, and Keyboy does end up going in. The Rhythm of Joy doing a little bit of work, but they've gotten the T3. Now what is the call? It looks like they're going to retreat here. Sands, if anything, will be left just to kind of flex a little bit.
They really took that inhibitor, and RFI could only watch as their lead crumbled. The fact that they had it, they really had that lead. But let's look in terms of the damage leaderboard. I mean, this is big. CW, his turn to show off his stuff.
You might as well, right? This is CW time. If you got to step up, right? And you got to have that old reliable marksman at the end of the day. If the rest of the team isn't having the greatest of game, and mind you, not to say that anyone's actually having a poor game right now, I just think that CW is starting to shine at this point and is giving their team a really good chance to win this one.
Uh-oh, they're chasing them back. Suppressed. The Winter Trencher was sure that Kabuki will survive a little bit longer, but not enough.
Oh gosh, they've got it. The crossbows are staying on high. He's gonna be killed. Kimura's gonna be left for dead as well. And Van just trying to defend the base. It's all about it. The real world manipulation. He's gonna be stopped. Boots is doing some work. And they focus on the base and they take game 2 and they do it in style. GG, well played.
GG, well played for ONIC Esports. As you say, they really waiting for their ONIC timers